Hmm. Oh, there it is. Live.
Okay, there we go.
Cool.
All right, so jump into Google Docs.
So I have a couple of, let's see. So we're gonna talk about today, it was about the methodologies, right? And then the the project that we're going to be picking.
Yes. There's a couple of things. We have like our kind of our teaching assignments that we need to go over and educate each other. Um, let's see. And then yeah, like you said, picking a development method and a project.
Okay, cool.
And then I guess we kind of have to come to a general consensus on a meeting time as well.
Yeah. Um, should we just keep it at, when did we met last time? It was on Thursday, right?
Tuesday or Wednesday? It was Wednesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday? Okay.
Wednesday.
So you just keep it on Wednesdays and Saturdays? It seems to be working.
Well, we only have to meet once a week after this
Oh,
week.
once a week. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good.
That was twice.
It was, just this week is twice.
I'd pick Wednesdays then because I work every other Saturday.
All right. Yeah. Wednesdays work for me.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Try to keep it at the same time as last time at 7 or
I said whatever time works. Here, let me schedule real
Yeah,
quick.
that works for me.
at
You said
7.
anytime after 5. Your anytime. I'm anytime after 5, 5:30. All right. So yeah. Wednesdays at 7 o'clock.
Awesome. And oh, I have a question. Did you guys got the link for the GitHub account? Um,
I think so.
okay. I posted a couple of things. Well, I posted the Java Bean code there or sandbox,
Okay.
and I think we are supposed to um, place all of our code in there, right? So everyone can see it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And what about the project? What project should we try to do?
No, that's kind of tough because, like, kind of wanted everybody here to
That's true. Yeah.
decide on that, and then they didn't show it. So, let's go through our just our teaching assignments for now, and then hopefully like they'll show up by the end, kind of thing.
Sounds good.
So I mean that can give them a little bit more time before we go and decide on a project.
That's true.
I mean otherwise I feel like we're kind of gonna have to decide eventually.
Yeah, I
Mm,
think so too.
that's true. Um, I guess I can start since I'm like it's the Java Bean is like the second bullet point of the 14 technologies, right?
Sure, go ahead.
So basically, I was telling Richard that like it's been a while since I'm done programming, probably like within Java. It's been a very long time. So this is kind of have to teach myself how to use Eclipse and all that stuff. But basically, what I found is that Java Bean is a reusable software component that can be visually manipulated in Builder tools. So basically, they're buttons that we can just move around and change. Within the reusable software, it's like push buttons, text fields, and scroll bars that can be easily manipulated. Um, Also, that bean state can be manipulated at the time it's being assembled as a part within a large application, so it doesn't affect anything else. And the primary purpose of the beans is to enable the visual construction of applications. And there's three different things that a Java bean has to have, which is one is has to implement the man, let's see if I can say this, serializable interface, and also exposes its properties by getters and setters, and it has no argument constructors. And on the GitHub, if you guys look in there, I posted a sample code that I found online on Java beans and how to build them. And also I found out that with Eclipse, and you guys probably you know this already, but it's really simple to create getters and headers through Eclipse whenever building Java beans. So that's what I found out about them.
Awesome.
I think that's it.
Awesome. Yeah, I was looking over the sandbox code. Looks good. Yeah, good job. All right, well, I can go next.
Okay.
I had JSON, which I haven't posted any code to the sandbox yet, but I will do that today. So JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, and it's a syntax for storing and exchanging data. They used to use XML, but since pretty much everyone switched to JSON, it's easier to use, easier to read and understand. So, I mean, as the name implies, it uses JavaScript syntax, but the JSON format is text only, which is beneficial because this can be read and used by, or as a data format by any programming language. So a lot of different programming languages will use JSON for their objects. Just getting into some syntax rules. JSON syntax is a subset of the JavaScript object notation syntax. So if you are kind of familiar with JavaScript object notation, then this should be pretty easy to pick up. Data is in name-value pairs, separated by commas. Curly braces hold the objects, and then square brackets hold the arrays. So they're really just similar to associative arrays, if you've ever worked with those, which I'm sure most, if not all of us have. I have a couple examples here. Let me just see if I can share. Alright. So can you guys see this now?
Yes.
Okay. So here's just the syntax and format for JSON objects. Like I was saying before, curly braces hold the objects. It's in a name value pair, and then separated by a comma. So really simple. And then the last little bit I have is for JSON arrays. So you can see here, the arrays are inside square brackets. And just like in JavaScript, any array can contain multiple objects. So here's an object of the employee type. Here's another one. Here's another one. So it's pretty simple and straightforward code. Then, like I said, the benefit is any programming language can use this because, as you see, there's not really much syntax to it. It's all just plain language. But I'll post that, and I'll see if I can find another example to put in the sandbox later on. But that's JSON.
That looks good. Okay, so I'm going to switch this over.
Hmm.
What happened?
No clue. I think he just left by accident.
Killed it. What did he do? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, no clue. Oh, there he is.
Well, that didn't work.
We noticed.
Okay, I just scrolled this over onto the same screen or something. Okay. Okay. So now if I share the screen, can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So mine is working with Android HTTP connections, and there's really two different ones that are used. There's this HTTP URL connection, and then there's an Apache one that they use too. But Google is no longer supporting the Apache version, and this is the version that they're promoting is this HTTP URL connection type. And this right here is just the basic code that we need in order to access web data. So essentially, you build a URL um, object, and you're going to pass it in whatever your URL is, and then it's going to create this HTTP URL connection object. Um, and this is just casting what that connection's giving us. And then to read the data, we just use String Builder. And then we're just going to do some error handling down here. And this little bit right here, it's just going to run through and append each line of text that we're receiving onto a string object. And I spent about 10 or 11 hours just to get this thing running, and I don't actually have a working example of it yet because I had to download like the Android development IDE that they put out because I couldn't get the Eclipse plugin to work really. I think I might be able to get it to work now, but I've already set everything up with this Android IDE. And this just lets you, I can simulate through an emulator an Android device so you can kind of see if it's working. I don't really know how to show you guys that exactly. I just need to hit share screen again and pick. Let me see if it'll let me pick that. Okay, there we go. So this is the little emulator. And so right now I have it running with threads, and I just learned how to do like background threads and stuff. And so the next part is going to be running that that HTTP connection in the background because we can't have it running in the foreground because it'll put too much weight, I guess, on the main thread. So hopefully when you guys get to this point, I can do more like question and answer type stuff because there's just so much here. I don't really know how to show you everything. But I'll try to upload all the code to GitHub.
I say I can understand that. There's a lot of some of these, especially like the one you did, are a little advanced to pick up and teach in a matter of like 3 days.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. You did a great job, man. That's pretty cool.
So we also need to come up with our image and tagline for our community. Anybody have any bright ideas? All right. Well, I really don't think any of us care. So does anybody have any dumb ideas? We can even take those.
I'll just do a quick Google search and see if I can come up with anything.
All right. My vote is for the lightning bolt from the Flash.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, that's
Quite a
cool.
good one. Go old school, new school, and school in between.
Oh, it sounds weird. Are you?
Underwater.
That would be cool. Wow, you'd be surprised how many Flash logos there are.
Yeah, there's a ton.
I don't think I can edit this, so just because you made the group, Jonathan.
What was that?
I said I don't think I can change anything or edit it since you made the group.
Oh, really? On the community?
Yeah,
Huh.
I think you're the only one that has that permission.
Let's see if I can change it.
There we go. I uploaded a candidate. Oh, almost. There we go. To the community.
Oh, I like that one. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
So yeah, I don't think there's no where. How do you change that? Edit community.
Hmm.
So you want to replace the logo for this one.
Yeah.
And how do you do that? Let's see.
Good question.
Man. Um, Standard. Manage members. Did it come in?
So
Okay.
is this kind of the format every week? Like, do we need to pick new topics now
I think so.
for our next meeting?
I think so.
Okay, I'm going to.
What should our tagline be?
Let's see.
Does anybody have a motto or favorite saying?
No idea. Apps built fast as Flash. I don't know.
Fastest Flash. Alrighty, so I just changed it.
Nice.
Sweet. Well, that is good.
Cool. Yeah, so it changed. And then we need to add what else?
A tagline.
Tagline. Tagline, there it is. Um,
We haven't come up with one yet.
what would be a good tagline?
Hmm.
Um, uh, catch up if you can or something. I don't know. uh,
Prepare to be dazzled.
Dude, that's all. I like that. Nice. Should we go with that one or?
Sure.
That's fine with me.
Let's face it.
One more
We're never
thing to
gonna
check.
look at it, so.
How do you spell Deso?
Dazzled.
Could you write it on the chat message thing on Hangouts?
I think that's, wait, okay, that might be how. I guess I could just do it on the chat. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I did that on the community.
Oh. Uh, let's see. Deso. Alrighty. So that's safe. Do you think Bon and Austin are gonna join eventually, or?
I don't. Let me go check the room real quick for Austin. See if he's just in the other room, because I know he's the tutor or whatever TA in one of the labs. Let me go see if he's there. I'll be right
Alright.
back.
Because yeah, we need to post. So, hey Richard, are you going to post the link to this?
Yeah, the link is already on there, and then
Oh, it
after
is.
we finished recording it, then I'll post that link if I need to. I don't know if it'll do it automatically for me or if that's something I have to do manually, but I'll make sure it's on there.
Okay, so it's going to post it on the community automatically, hopefully then.
Yeah, I just don't know how that works. But as far as joining, oh, I guess it only, I guess it was only on there until the meeting actually started, and then it took it down. Okay, so I'll post it again when we finish this up then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not there.
He's not there.
No. I'm going to beat him to death.
Do you know who else is Bon in Rexburg?
I think so. It looked like it during his what is it freaking called? His elevator pitch. You kind of tell he's in huge apartments.
Oh, yeah. Um, I don't know. It's just an idea. I know you, Liha. You were talking about meeting in like somewhere on campus. That would probably be best for like for meeting purposes. I
Um,
don't. Would it be good if you guys meet over there and I can just jump in the computer and because I can because I'm in Arizona, but I can join you
we
and
can set up a meeting time on campus anytime. You know, that works for me. But I mean, we haven't really been able to get a hold of Vaughn at all.
um. You know where the computer help desk is at?
Yeah.
He works there. I'm not
Okay.
really sure the times that he works there this semester, but he should be there.
All right. Well, that's in the MC, right? Just double checking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I work in the MC, anyways. So yeah, I mean, when I'm there, I'll keep checking, see if he's there.
Cool. Yeah.
Just stinks we haven't really been able to get a meeting with all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
All right. So, did anybody really look into the development methods?
Just a little bit. I vote Scrum just because it seems like there's more out there on how that works, and it looks like that's what a lot of people use in the actual workforce.
Okay. Jonathan, any objections or any other ideas?
No, I agree. I think Scrum would probably work the best for us. You know,
Okay.
just
Awesome. And the good thing is, I mean, I don't know too much about Scrum right now, but I'm in project management this semester, so we have to do Scrum for part of the semester, so I'll kind of pick up some of it there.
Yeah, that's my other online class.
Awesome. Okay, so Richard, just a quick question. Where are you, like, globally? Are you in Rexburg? Are you...
Yeah, I'm in Rexburg. I live up at Aspen Village.
Okay, cool. Aspen, that's just above the Ricks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lived there before. Back when I was single. Good times. Alright, so we have that. So I think we've pretty much done everything we need to today except for choose a project, which I'm almost a little reluctant to do just without the other two, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know that we need to necessarily pick one maybe quite yet if we're not going to be starting on it for another week or so.
That's true. I mean, let's give them till the next meeting. I'll talk to Austin and make sure he's going to be there. And then, yeah, I'll try and go to the help desk and hook up with Vaughn and see if we can get him in the next meeting as well.
cool.
Okay, that sounds good.
Do we want to pick some teaching assignments for our next meeting then?
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Let's see.
All right, give me another 5 minutes to find the link to the page.
And I can look at safe parallel processing since I feel like I kind of have to do that with this other one anyways.
All right, just 1 second. I know it's here somewhere. I even have a tab open for the. There it is.
Unit, another type of test.
All right, I'm sorry. Which one did you say, Richard?
Safe parallel processing. It's towards the bottom.
Okay, there it is. Safe parallel processing. I don't think I've ever heard of it. So, good choice for you.
Let's see. Socket IO.
Is that a question or is that your choice?
I'm just going through them. Sorry.
Okay.
So let's see. So we done.
I'll do
Well,
the very last one, the MVC software design pattern. So I've kind of done that for websites, so I'll go ahead and do that one.
Cool. I'll do the socket IO.
Alright. Socket.io. Never heard of that one either.
No clue what that is. So, man, I feel so. I don't know. I was telling Richard that programming is not my strength.
That's alright. We will
Part of
get
the reason I'm
this.
super nervous.
I don't know. I know.
Do you guys want me to create? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Go. What were you gonna say?
Do you guys want me to create a folder inside of the GitHub called um, Sandbox, or should we just put everything in the portfolio?
That's the part that's kind of confusing to me because I know he said we're supposed to have our own GitHub accounts with sandboxes, and then we have a team one where we can put stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Should we just create? Should I just create a new folder called Sandbox, and that's where we can put all of our code, and then the portfolio will be our own personal thing, maybe?
Here, let me look up, see what he says. GitHub, let's see. Mentions that is not helpful at all.
Oh, okay. So real quick on, if you guys look at the course assignments, this actually looks like it's got most of the useful information. It's saying on our weekly team meetings, each week you will meet with your team at least once. On even-numbered weeks, you will each teach a topic from the topics and resource page that the team assigned you. Your teammates will teach you what they assigned. You will give them an example code called sandbox code for the topic you teach. They will give you sandbox code for the topics they teach. On odd number weeks, your team will meet again. You will use this time to gain further understanding of each of the topics from the previous week. Do this by sharing what you've learned, ask questions about things you still don't understand, and answering other students' questions.
Okay.
So I guess we only pick, it sounds to me like we only pick topics every other week.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll keep the topics we have now, but just keep in mind that next week we'll be going over the stuff that we taught this week.
Okay.
So, kind of week 2. So, those will be teaching assignments for week 4. And I guess just don't worry about it until after our meeting next week.
And then for the portfolio submissions, it says on even-numbered weeks, you will create a small personal portfolio based on your team meeting for the week. This portfolio will consist of all the sandbox code your team gave you or you got from the internet, and new sandbox code, not modified examples. You create not modified examples you create for the topics you explored. Submit as part of posting to your Team Google Plus community, links to all the sandbox code for these topics in your personal GitHub repository, the meeting video, and timestamps indicating when you were teaching, answering questions, and asking questions in the meeting.
Yeah. One of the things I don't like about this course, at least online, is that I feel like there's multiple locations for the same thing.
Yeah.
Like we all have our own separate sandbox or GitHubs, plus the team GitHub, the weekly reflection that you have to post to the class community, plus your own personal journal part. Like,
Okay. So the second time, performance. So if I understand correctly, I think going to the portfolio, and in the portfolio there's a sandbox folder.
Yes.
Okay. Let me do a sandbox folder. Name. Inside of the portfolio. Oh, come on. Oh my God.
All right. Well, he's doing that. Just real quick, what do we need to get done before, or what are we doing next meeting? Hopefully, we'll be picking a project.
So I think for picking our project, we need to submit Sandbox sample code to GitHub so that we can all play around with the subjects that we were teaching. And then I think next week, after we've kind of played around with each other's Sandbox code and kind of get familiar with it, that's when we bring up questions to whoever taught it last time, and then they answer the questions for us.
Yeah, that
That's
sounds
kind of
good.
Cool.
We should try, especially for me and Richard, because Jonathan, you already did it. But just getting some Sandbox code up today so that we can just mess around with it before Wednesday. Have time to do that. I'll
Yeah.
talk to Austin. I guess he can just, if he has any code, he can put it up, and then he can just present on Wednesday as well.
Cool. Yeah, so the sandbox is inside of the portfolio.
Okay, awesome.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, is there something else that we need?
I think that's about it. And then I'll post the link to this video thing on the community, and I'll set up a weekly meeting for Wednesdays at 7.
Okay.
Cool. I posted a uh, message on the community saying that we're gonna be meeting every Wednesday, but yeah, you can.
Awesome.
All right. Then, yep, I guess we're done. So,
Alrighty.
try and get some Sandbox code up, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday.
All right. See you then.
Guys, see you
Thanks.
later.
See you later.